Some AMD Ryzen 5 7600X processors have 2-core chips. AMD has switched to a multi-chip layout in consumer Ryzen processors since the 3000 series, where several crystals are combined on a single substrate, an I/O crystal, 1 or 2 crystals with CCD cores, depending on the total number of processor cores. Each CCD contains 8 cores, so all processors with up to and including 8 cores usually had 1 CCD. However, there were exceptions. For example, the Resource Igor's lab wrote that in Nature there are models Ryzen 5 5600X and Ryzen 7 5800X with 2 CCDs. Now it turns out that the 6-core Ryzen 7600X also exists in a dual CCD version, one of which is disabled. This is reported by WTSC, referring to the YouTube channel of Roman Harding, known under the pseudonym Dairy Tower. In a new video, the specialist made an interesting discovery. The specialist recorded a video about tools for scalping AMD Ryzen 7000 processors and chose the 7600X model for demonstration. Surprisingly, there were 2 CCD crystals under the cover of the 6-core processor. While the processor was running, the second crystal did not stand out on the infrared thermal camera. It is not involved. The first thing that may come to mind is the possibility of activating a second crystal, but users have not received such gifts for a long time. The days of unlockable cores in Athlon and Phenom are a thing of the past. So it is unlikely that the crystal will be revived, because no one has been able to use disabled cores in 1CCX complex so far, or use a completely disabled complex, for example, in Ryzen 3 3130 300X processors.